Hi, this is Tom. Welcome to my channel. I'm working on an app which is building content on the fly with an AI. I'll briefly show the app that is the Target app. So the Target app is this one. This has the web pages were built out in individual web pages. So if I open a page, then it goes to WW2 Poland page. Whereas if I go to the one that I'm working on, and I click on Poland, you can see it says W2 Viewer. And similarly, if I go to France, you can see it's the same page. So on this app, there's only one page that it's reusing for all of the battles. Now if I go back to my Target app, then you can see it has an extra level. And it's got different wars that you can add the wars. So you've got 3 levels here. You've got the dashboard, which shows different wars. And then if you click on the dashboard or the hub for the war, then it's got the hub for World War II and then the battles. So what I'm working on right now is just this part, 2 pages. This page that has the hub and then the battles pages. So the way this works is I'll choose a battle. So let me say, let's see, I've got Poland, France, and Britain. How about, Barbarossa, I'll say. Okay, and then, whoops. Then I'll click on Add a Battle, and then I'll put it here. All right, that's where that goes. This is the filtering, not for a new battle. So it's going to generate the battle, and it's quite quick. So it'll finish up in a moment. There it says it was successful, and I will refresh the page, and now I've got the new battle. Barbarossa. I'll open this. You can see it's using the same viewer.html page, and this is all built up by the AI. I'm using Gemini 2.5 Flash to build out the content, and I'm using Gemini 3 Pro to build out the actual pages, again, of which there's only a couple. Let's take a look at some of the, let's take a look at the timeline. So there, that's good. And I like the way that it did this. I like this a lot. This is nicer. The cool thing, I didn't ask it to do a lot of this. It did a lot of this on its own. You can see, like, for example, the way that this was before. If I click on a battle and I click on, well, this looks the same. Let me look here. I guess this was redone. All right. So I didn't remember this having been redone. And okay, I know what happened. I'm using this as the target, and Gemini was smart enough to just get that in the instructions for how it's building it. Anyway, I like the look and feel of it quite a lot. And I like pretty much everything about this. It's very fast. You can see how quickly it builds up the content. And I'm going to be working on just trying to build to it, add pieces to it, and functionality, and just getting it to work well. I'll go into detail at some point how to actually build this. I will show one thing quickly here, which is if I go to the bottom here, this is the files that are being used for it. And Gemini pretty much planned all of this. I showed it the original app. So the original app was my idea. So not completely though. The filtering, this wasn't Gemini, this is actually another AI that did this. I think it might have been ChatGPT. Yeah, it was ChatGPT. that came up with all of this idea on how to filter and search and all of this stuff. I just asked for links to go to the battles. But if I go back to here, I showed it what I just showed you and told it what I wanted to do, and it refactored this whole thing. It architected the whole thing. Very, very cool. It came up with this brain JavaScript to, this is the part that has the logic for the implementation of the AI, the ChatGPT Flash, that's grabbing all of, that's creating all of the content. And I won't go through the detail of all of this, but I'll just mention quickly some of the things like this store. So it's doing the data is in the local storage of the browser, and then it created an intermediary to handle the, it's called CRUD, create, read, update, delete, in an intermediate layer to keep the functionality to work better than reading and writing directly to the local storage. It's just using a lot of different sophisticated design patterns that it just does on itself. It's just really amazing architecture, technology that we're working with, that it's just improving so quickly. When I started doing this, I was a lot better at architecting apps. It could build the apps pretty well, not as well as now, but I had to guide the architecture, but that's no longer the case. It's an expert architect. It's amazing at all of the stuff that it's doing. Also, you can see how fast it is. When it built out the content, that was fast. And once it builds it out and you want to go back, just watch look at the response of this. That's just so fast. So it's really nice the way the technology is evolving, and I plan to give more updates as this project unfolds. Thanks for watching. Until next time.